Our boy Sematary has kicked out 2 members of Haunted Mound. Gonna go ahead and get briefed on this. Let's see what the deal is.
2 members of Haunted.
Oh.
The glorious king Sematary has just ousted 2 members of Haunted Mound. Just kidding. But if you didn't know, Haunted Mound, Sematary's group, has just had a huge loss of talent, you know? And it all came as a sudden shock, so I'm just gonna read what happened. So 2 people, Turnabout and Goner, who were both added at the same time, I'm pretty sure they're from like the same city as well, both posted the same screenshot.
Yeah. How we feeling about the True Religion Fist in our year of the Lord 2024? Are we rocking with the Truies? Is that Riz to y'all? Let me know what y'all think.
As well, both posted the same screenshot. They both read the same thing, saying, "I'm no longer affiliated with Haunted Mound, leaving on mutual terms. New music still coming. Love all of y'all." All right. The moment this hit the Haunted Mound subreddit, it immediately popped up on my feed. And I was like, God damn. First of all, everyone was super surprised. They're like, "Yo, what?" Another person said, "There's definitely beef, lol." Another person said, "Actually freaking out right now." Goner also unfollowed.
EJ Trill says, "Do you have anything finished through Serato?" I do. Usually at the beginning of my streams, I'll play some beats that I finished. I haven't posted anything online. I've just been cooking up in Serato Studio it's been like 2.5 years. It's over 100 beats I've cooked up. I've never posted shit just because I don't really want to post it and have somebody take my shit because I don't have any tags on my stuff either. Yeah, I'm out here moving naked, gang. So yeah, I never posted anything. I'm gonna get to the studio soon, mix it down, put my producer tags on there, and that's when the new channel is gonna have all that on there. Appreciate you asking that.
Sematary, so people are like, what? Also, what's kind of funny is like a year ago, not funny by the, but like a year ago, there was like a meme post basically saying an insider source says Turnabout is leaving Haunted Mound Death Row Records. What do you guys think about this? Now he left. We didn't know Goner was like a producer and Turnabout was an artist. And I'm not gonna lie, I was never really that into him. Like, it just wasn't for me. I like Buckshot better and Sem, but you know, a little sad. They had good stuff going, and you know, they had a really solid roster. One thing I will say is, like, honestly, like, they can definitely take the hit, because in terms of like commercial success, Sematary still carries the group. He's like the guy that everyone messes with. Also, I've spoken about this in the past, but part of Sematary's like allure is that he's a bad person. It's kind of weird to say, but like his fans are totally cool with it. Like, they just...
How we feeling about that, gang? I've seen plenty of videos about Sematary being a shit person, and so you really do have to be on board for the full aesthetic of Sematary. You know, it's like a whole thing, and I do respect it to a degree. I've just seen it before, so I'm like, okay, here we go again type shit. But yeah, I'm not shocked that that's part of his appeal for some fans, to be honest. Personally, I've seen him, was it the person at the Sematary show that got knocked out? Is that something that happened, y'all? Is my memory serving me correct? Hold on, let me just look that shit up on the side.
Like, oh, this dude is not a good person. Like, I feel like Sematary could do some vile stuff, or some vile things could come out about him, and like no one would be surprised. They'd just be like, "Yep, makes sense. Yep, yeah, totally makes sense. Yep, we definitely saw that one coming." I'm not saying he's like a horrible or he's not anything horrible. I'm just saying, like, this dude is not. He's never been afraid to show people that no, he's not like lovey-dovey or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, Sematary is he's not here to be our friend, or he doesn't have to be. So that's what I'll say. The first thing that happened is, first of all, Haunted Mound, as a group together, it was supposed to go on tour, and they had immediately put up a new poster, and now it's just Buckshot, Sematary, Hackle, and those are like the performers, and Anvil and Oscar 18, the producers, are, you know, they're playing. So I think Buckshot wasn't supposed to be on the tour as well, but I guess he got put on, so everyone was making fun. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'd be happy to see that. People were really happy about it. They're like, dang, let's go, worth the sacrifice, whatever. But you know, here's what happened right after. Sematary striked Goner's new account. Okay, basically what happened was, all of a sudden Goner's Instagram account was gone. They were like, what?
Yo, no, Sematary's not playing fair, gang. Like, he's ready to backdoor you, okay? He's fighting dirty, gang. You get in a street fight with Sematary, he's going for kneecaps, he's biting you, like, he's fighting crazy. So this is not shocking. And Yeah, I could see why the fans would be behind this, because honestly, it's kind of funny.
Going on, and it looks like, or sorry, Turnabout literally said follow Goner's new account at Goner.
Did you hear about City Morgue's album getting leaked a few weeks ago? Zilla was mad upset. Uh, wait. Was it City Morgue album or was it Zilla's album that got leaked? Because I didn't know the City Morgue album got leaked. I heard Zilla's did, but I didn't hear anything about City Morgue.
Real. By the way, what's crazy is it was like 6 hours and this guy's already gained like 8,000 followers. Like, geez. But here's the juice, or I guess what you would call it. Basically, Goner's girlfriend took to Instagram. She wrote, "Go follow at Gonerville Real, new Instagram account that mysteriously got taken down for quote-unquote intellectual violations. How convenient. Hashtag bully behavior. Hashtag smells like desperation. Show at Gonerville Real some love." So apparently Sematary and Goner's girlfriend are not, or that's just what people are saying. They had some beef. The fans immediately said, dang, what happened to On Mutual Terms? So I think what happened by On Mutual Terms, I think Turn was like kind of on mutual terms. By the way, it's like Turnabout and Goner, they were added at the same time. They were both fans. When they were added, Haunted Mound was still like, it was known, but it wasn't like, it was like.
So my analysis of this is that Sematary keeps falling out with people and he's basically rotating new talent into Haunted Mound. And when he falls out with people, I mean, clearly it's entertaining. So he might even be stuck in the clout cycle of doing this just for, to boost his name up type shit. And yeah, he's definitely sacrificing people right now. The backdoor game is crazy here. But at the same time, hey, it is what it is. It's a dirty, dirty game. Music industry crazy, y'all.
I think it was pre-TikTok. Like, they still had that core, like, strong fan base, but they weren't super known. So they're definitely fanned out or whatever.
What's up, Banda? Yeah, we talking about Sematary. He kicked some people from Haunted Mound. Covering it real quick.
Sound. They kind of knew what they were doing. I guess Sematary gave them some sauce or whatever you want to call it. And I guess they had to leave together too, because you can't just, it's like best friends, like you and your twin or whatever, right? One thing, Sematary definitely was not happy about this. I mean, fans are posting jokes and stuff saying actual footage of Sematary taking down Gouda. They're also joking about how...
Yo... Hacker man. Hey, IG doesn't give a fuck, for real. Like, they're down to just spin the block for no reason. You don't even have to have a valid like evidence. They'll just spin the block. So, as sexy as this picture is, nah, I don't even think it went down like that, gang. He probably just had to like literally click one button. Boop.
Emotional damage.
Smoked his ass.
Sematary threw up a new tour poster, and a lot of other fans, before Buck was announced to be on the tour, was like, yo, Sematary better apologize. This tour is about to just be him on Oxy and Hackle staring into space thinking about nothing. So someone said Hackle's gonna sit on there on his phone, Sematary's gonna pass out, and Oscar's gonna have to play guitar for an hour. Oscar tries to rap but can't remember any of the lyrics. He just keeps on the guitar. By the way, Oscar isn't a rapper. He's really Oscar 18. So another thing about this is like it is now 4 members that left Haunted Mound. I forget. Okay, it was Ghost Mountain. I forgot.
Yo, the photo qualities for these always kill me, gang, because you just know that he's the main person buying up all the iPhone 5s on eBay. Like, gang, you know that ain't no iPhone 5 safe around Sematary at all. He needs that. This is like a deep fried meme picture. How the fuck did you even do this? Did you have to put this through? Did he have to get the IG, the original IG from 2012 to make this? Because I don't even know how to do this in Photoshop, y'all. And I've been working with Photoshop like most of my life. I don't even know how to do this.
Now 4 members that left Haunted Mound. I forget. Okay, it was Ghost Mountain. I forgot the other dude's name. I just totally forgot his name. Sorry. And it's Honor and Turnout. So, and of course there have been controversies with like Sematary's ex-girlfriend giving like allegations and whatnot. But yeah, it's definitely not a good look for Sematary. One thing you do have to give Sematary credit for is he built like a real label. Like Haunted Mound is like a real group. But like, okay, we messed with this dude. We met this dude. We messed with this dude. I'm not gonna say he just gave. Okay, he gave them handouts.
Do we really have to give him credit if the label's being ran like shit, gang? Like, come on. Kanye West had a label too. All right, come on. Yeah, I mean, right now our boy Sematary's out here looking crazy, gang. He's fucking up relationships left and right. He can't keep anybody on the label. Shit, my man's over here like
That's my purse! I don't know you!
snapping on gang for no reason. He might be on Oxy Hard. I don't know. It sounds like precipitated opioid withdrawal, in my opinion. He's opie raged out. Oh, shouts out to the MacBook. It just crashed on us.
He did the work for them, but he put them in the position to like
go
get all this
ahead
attention,
and
succeed, and have all these. You can't deny that. So him being the egotistical dude he is, definitely for one took down Goner's Instagram. Like, I'm surprised why he didn't do Turns. What would be even funnier is if he just took down Goner's new Instagram as well, and Turns, and his girlfriend. But I don't know if he can even do that. But like he definitely did that. Like, you can go through the Reddit and, like, so the fans on there aren't super critical of Sematary like that, but they definitely, like, everyone was like, yo, this was definitely Sematary. Like, there's no one else.
So how loyal can a fan base be when you see that, your main artist that you admire is doing crooked shit like this? Do y'all really fuck with him like that? Or is it more so just for the memes, for the trolling? Because I feel like friendships and, like, just relationships built off of that, they don't last long, gang. Like, that's just hurting people. And yeah, you're gonna have a bunch of people around you at that time period because they clout chasing low key, but they're not really the homies, you feel me? They just like to see you crash out. So I don't think that this is something that's gonna sustain. It doesn't seem sustainable, in my opinion. You need better fans than this, bro. Like, are these the people that are buying music? Tickets is different, bro. Like, are you buying music, buying merch? Because we saw people with Xavier Wolf, Hollow Sesh tattoos, okay? Yeah, bro. Yeah. Imagine how they feel right now. The people with the Hollow Sesh tattoos. Down bad.
I was thinking of done this, and it's such a Sematary thing to do, bro. Like, we left on mutual terms. All right, your account is gone. You know what's even pettier is Goner unfollowed.
That's like HR where they remove all your access after they fire you type shit.
Turn was still following. So Sematary probably intentionally took down Goner's to send him a message. Like, they're also dropping merch, I believe. So, like, I think they're gonna get their funds up and they're gonna be good. The other thing is gonna be interesting. So, like, this is like, they could probably, what would be funny? Okay, so you guys know how Borat, or not Borat, what's that one movie with the dictator, Borat? Borat. The movie where there's that dictator, and in the beginning of the scene, or I don't know, the beginning or whatever, basically, like, what he would do is he would have scientists and he would ask them to build.
See, I fuck with this channel because he got ADHD like me. Yeah.
Like, what's
I can't stay on topic for shit, y'all.
They would all fail because, like, one would be too pointy, and he'd be like, no, it has to be pointier, and they would make it pointier, it'd be like too pointy, and he'd be like, oh, we have to, the guy, and they'd keep doing it, and he'd say, oh, this one has to be stubby. I don't know. He'd just, like, give a bunch of, it would never be right, and he would.
So what he's saying is that our boy Sematary has unrealistic expectations, and he's basically whacking anybody that doesn't meet his expectations.
Basically sentence them all to what. Except they sent them all to, like, a restaurant. So it would be funny if, like, all the ex-Haunted Mound members, like, just linked up and made a group. Like, I don't know, Ghost Mounted, Turnabout, Goner, JJ Valhalla. Yeah, if they all just linked up. I'm not gonna lie, the ex-Haunted Mound member list might be, is like, wait, is it just as long or longer? I think it's just as, no, wait. It's getting to the point where the ex-Haunted Mound members are more than the actual members of Haunted Mound.
Now, what I would like to see here are the ex-members click up and maybe a Haunted Mound gang war, okay? That'd be interesting, because now you have the fans that are with the ex-Hollow Mound members versus the, hey, this might have more longevity than I realized, gang.
Isn't good. But I will say this, I think Sematary can definitely sign you people. However, like I said before, when these guys were brought on, Sematary was still, like, underground. Sematary is not underground. Sematary is an act. Cemetery.
Yeah,
is,
he's
like,
mainstream. He was on Grey Day.
A Cemetery
like,
show, like,
yeah.
that shit is sold out. Oh, he's doing
sold
shows
out is crazy
across
though.
The world. He's really doing it. He really lived out what he really did. He did it. You know what I mean? And the Haunted Mound fan base, like, is not gonna get fractured by this. It's just kind of sad. You know what I mean? I will say though, they probably do need to bring on some people. However, after like what's probably gonna happen is it's just gonna be like it's probably gonna be some can you imagine how fanned out these guys like? Because the thing about Sematary is he's only gonna bring on people if he does bring up people that have like that haunted mouth sound. The only way to have that haunted mouth sound is because it's like so new, right? Because these guys were also fans of Sematary. That's why they got brought on. I'm pretty sure they like, sent something to him or something. Like Hackle too. Like I think Sematary in the interview with Mascarilla just said, yeah, I had no friends, so I just needed to like I never had any friends, so I just had to like post on my story and take submissions or whatever. And
this kind of sounds like this is similar. I don't know what happened to Anti-World, but if you guys fuck with Cyber at all, Syringe, like Anti-World, what the fuck happened there? It's kind of sounding like this. Like I didn't know any of those people before Cyber and Anti-World. They ended up joining Anti-World. Kind of makes similar music to Cyber. Yeah, now they're ended up falling out this year. Cyber's doing his own thing. Just interesting, you know, like it's hard to run a label too. Like being an artist trying to gather other artists together, it's really like rounding up kittens. It's damn near impossible on some days. So I can understand to an extent if our boy Sematary is, you know, on some addict behavior, I'd be especially stressed out with my band, quote unquote, label mates. Because, I mean, you basically got to treat them like kids. And you paying them. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I could see why Sematary is kind of spazzing out on him at this point. Because, honestly, you expecting a lot out of this dude. You really are. I don't even think he's cut out for this.
and him and Hackle just like hit it off. But yeah, I don't really know. I think it's gonna be really awkward if they do something like this. I think like Haunted Mound as a label, it could work. I think it technically is. He definitely owns a piece of these guys' music.
Like think about the discussion we had earlier about artist development and labels. Like if that's something that hasn't existed in mainstream record labels, why do you think that Sematary is going to be able to have any type of artist development with his label mates? And that's something that's going to come up, y'all. Like I guarantee you, it's going to manifest in some type of way. So yeah, it's stressful as hell to run a label and to gather artists together and have to have them come to sound check, make music with them, have to be the homies after one of them beats a bitch and throws a dog. Hey, shit, it's hard. It's hard to look certain people in the eye. And I've been on the other side of that before too. I'm gonna eventually have a story time on my channel talking about some of the shit rappers I've worked with. That story time's gonna be fucking fire, and I hope y'all stick around for it.
There's no way he's just letting the music, but without him getting a cut and whatnot. They sell merch like crazy, by the way. They sell like their merch definitely makes bank, and they do shows. So this guy he's probably a millionaire. That's kind of funny to think about. Cemetery, he's got like M in the bank, but or he's probably around there. But I don't know. Like would it like have the same allure if there were just random people signed to Haunted Mound? Would they be welcomed, like these newcomers? Because now the gap between these people joining is so new. Also, is this gonna become a norm? Are they just gonna cycle people in and out? Is this like 1017 from Gucci? Like, bro, come on. You know what I mean? Like, another thing, what I will
1017? You mean 1017? Boy, I will spin the block on you. Don't do that to Guwap.
say Sematary is very good at developing artists. Like, he really developed his entire label, so you gotta give him credit for that. I'd say the pros and cons, you can't really weigh the pros and cons with an artist. Like, an artist like Sematary, his pros, the cons are the pros and the pros are the cons, if that makes sense. Like, you just gotta mess with the music. But yeah, just my take on the whole situation. Kind of random. I just some dude I'm friends with just texted me and was like, yo, do you see this? I was like, damn. Or no, sorry, yeah, no, I think I saw it from the Reddit post. I'm not sure, I don't even know. But yeah, let me know what you think.
Alright, Chad, what we think. Sematary kicking out Hollow and Mound members once again. Hey, I gave my opinion on that. Honestly, it's hard as hell to run a label, and it sounds like Sematary's fed up. And at this point, he's just kind of on a rinse and repeat situation. Now, if he does have them under contract and still owns their publishing and like their masters, this is nasty work. This is crazy work, gang. But if they're still able to be independent, have their same name, and make music, and Sematary doesn't get any of the royalties, hey, cut your losses. It is what it is. But let me know how y'all feeling about that in the chat.